फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket Next. I am Suramya Kaushik. It's a new day for Mumbai Indians, but Mumbai Indians are at their home ground. Today their match is against Rajasthan Royals at Wankhede Stadium. Now it's going to be a big match. Why? Firstly, of course, this match is in Mumbai at the Wankhede Stadium. Secondly, it's going to be a big match for Hardik Pandya, who hasn't won any match so far in IPL 2024. Hardik Pandya, the new captain of MI, will be looking forward to win this match. In the last two matches, he said that we are trying to do things differently. We'll be moving it ahead. It's a long tournament, but two matches have already been done. It's the third one. What will happen today? Let's hear it out from Jamie Alter. We also have with us Sahil Malhotra and Taus Rizvi. Hello, gentlemen. Good to see you here. Jamie, first up, are you looking forward to a good win at the Wankhede Stadium today? At least a win?
For which team?
For Mumbai, of course. Hardik Pandya looks quite desperate to win this one.
I'm sure every single person in that Mumbai Indians camp is very desperate. But look, let's accept the fact that Mumbai have never been good starters. I mean, I very rarely in 15 past seasons have they ever won the first game. In fact, I remember once they were 0-4 down and they ended up winning. So Usle has said nothing has changed. I don't think any one of us should even expect them to get a win until it's been a few matches. But unfortunately, the narrative is not about, as I see it, and I'm sure everyone else will weigh in, the narrative is not about Mumbai Indians. The narrative, for better or worse, is about two individuals and how one individual is going to be welcomed wherever he goes. And I'm sure we'll do many shows on this, especially if Hardik Pandya and his team keep losing. But right now, I think there's something is seriously wrong inside that camp. It's as obvious that there will be two groups, and I just think it's, despite having one of the worst, if not the worst, bowling attacks, well, the second worst bowling attack in the IPL, and misfiring players, I think this season will be remembered for all the wrong reasons. So it's hard for me to look at how the team will do when it's a broken team, and then we're hearing all sorts of nonsense from inside and as well as the fans.
Well, that's right. And we have heard quite a lot of comments around that. But here in our live show, we'll keep it purely based on how MI have been performing so far in this tournament and how Hardik Pandya's captaincy has been. Now, Sahil, the thumb of our show is can Hardik avoid the shock? Obviously, the first two matches were a shock to Hardik Pandya, though he was in all smiles, and he said in the first match, he said that 14 more games to go, 13 more games to go. But with each passing day, the number of games is becoming lesser and lesser, and Mumbai Indians will really need to win matches here. And as Jamie said, I completely agree. It has been a case with Mumbai Indians that they don't start off really well. It was the case when Rohit Sharma was the captain of the team, and now it's the same with Hardik Pandya as well. But Sahil, there are a lot of things going around, how Hardik is bowling with the new ball, Jasprit Bumrah is not getting the overs with the new ball, and his batting position, the batting order of the team. What do you have to say about it?
I was reading when I was off on a holiday, I was reading all that, starting the bowling. As far as I remember, he was doing that for the longest time for Gujarat Titans too. He was opening the bowling with a new ball. And as far as batting role is concerned, I think that is somewhere where we need to give him some sort of cushion, because he did that anchor job for Gujarat Titans for close to 2 years now. And with MI, he made it very clear at the preseason press conference, and that is what his role is going to be for the Indian cricket team too, because unfortunately you don't have a role at number 3 and number 4 in that 11.
Yeah.
We still don't know how that 11 is going to shape up, but as far as we could guess from the outside, I think both Jamie Bhai and Taus Bhai would agree that there is no place for Hardik in the top 4. It will be at number 5 or number 6. So he has to bat lower down the order, look at finishing games more often than not. And that is something where, the biggest challenge for Hardik has to reinvent himself as a batter again and do what he did for MI in his formative years. That is just to come and hit the ball and swing the ball. He hasn't done that in the last 3-4 seasons at least now, and that is something which has been missing from his game. So more than captaincy bit right now, I think for me the biggest worry would be Hardik Pandya just finding his finishing mojo back with the bat. That is something which we have not seen in the last 3-4 years. That is something which everyone is desperate to see, because if India has to do well at the World Cup, one Hardik Pandya has to fit in the right boxes with the bat, with the
Yeah.
ball, with the field.
Yeah.
He brings that much to the table, and we all saw, Shami stepped up and how at 2023 50
Yeah.
over World Cup. We all felt the absence of Hardik Pandya, because that's what he brings to the table, right? And as far as captaincy is concerned, I think yes, he could have done things differently in the last game, and that
Mm.
different. I was surprised that no message came from the dugout here, because they kept bowling in similar way. Gujarat Titans
Yeah.
showed us yesterday how to contain that SRH batting order. And in fact,
Yeah.
most of the teams are showing it now. Look at the teams who are doing well in the tournament, and look at the
Yeah.
bowlers who have done well in the tournament. Mitchell Stark
Yeah.
is conceding 108 overs because he's just not mixing them up. The bowlers who are mixing them up, using the pitch, getting those cutters in, the knuckle balls in, those are the bowlers in the bowling attacks which are doing well. So this is something which is
Mm.
required from MI, because as Jamie Bhai said, because they are probably the weakest bowling attack on paper, and too much is riding on Jasprit Bumrah, because you just can't
Yeah.
expect to win games without a proper quality spinner. Piyush Chawla, all said and done, is your lottery joker card, boss. You just can't expect him to do that job consistently.
Yeah.
Jasprit, a lot is riding on Jasprit Bumrah, and I hope they click as a unit today, because this Wankhede crowd will be very unforgiving if they don't open the account today.
That's
And
absolutely right. And I think,
my unforgivingness has got nothing to do with the Hardik booing episode. I'm sure we'll plan a different show around that, because
yeah.
I personally feel that's kind of taking the game into a different narrative, which is not required right now. Right, wrong, sab chalta rahega, yaar. One individual,
Yeah.
second individual. And I'm taking a bit longer. लंबी छुट्टी के बाद आया हूँ, बहुत कुछ दिमाग में चल रहा था 10 दिन. पर वो रविचंद्रन अश्विन वाला जो यूट्यूब चैट में सुना ना, उसके
Yeah.
अंदर एकदम परफेक्टली सम अप किया उसने. Tendulkar played
Exactly.
under Ganguly. Tendulkar and Ganguly played under Dravid. All three of them played under MS Dhoni. Then MS Dhoni played under Virat Kohli. ये विधि का विधान है, समय का पहिया है, ये घूमता रहेगा. So
बिल्कुल.
let's not make too big a deal out of it.
और साहिल, बात ये है कि हम फैंस, कितने फैंस को आप कहोगे? कुछ कुछ फैंस होते हैं जो इस तरह से रिएक्ट करते हैं, कुछ कुछ फैंस होते हैं जो बहुत पॉजिटिवली इस चीज को लेते हैं. हमने हर तरीके का फैंडम देखा है. जब एमएसडी और ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ की न्यूज बाहर आई थी, तो भी दो अलग अलग तरीके के रिएक्शंस थे. सिमिलरली यहाँ पर भी दो अलग तरीके के रिएक्शंस है. पर जैसे साहिल ने कहा, we are really not talking about that episode, and we will not talk about it because today we're just talking about the game. And as I mentioned earlier as well, that our focus will be on how MI played and how MI can make changes to win this game, because it's going to be a very, very important game for Mumbai Indians. Now, thus, Sahil mentioned one thing. Sahil said that MI really need to come up as a unit, and I think that's where MI lagged in the last two games. MI did approach near to that 277 target against SRH, but obviously it was a mammoth target, to reach and then win that match. But they did. They tried their best, but the damage was already done in the first innings. When you leak so many runs, it becomes very difficult for the batters to chase that. In the first match against GT, again, as Sahil and Jamie said, bowling unit didn't perform well. That same thing happened against GT as well. Now, today, for this MI unit to come up as a complete team and win this match, what changes they need to do? Should they give ball to Jasprit Bumrah in the starting overs? Should they bowl him more in the initial overs? What can be done differently here?
The initial overs, absolutely. I mean, they have to start with Bumrah. They have to end with Bumrah because he's the one who should start and end the game completely, because that's how it should be for Mumbai Indians. As far as now they have done some changes. Akash Madwal is back. There is no spinner, I guess, or maybe an impact player might come in. So, see,
Mhm.
how will they group up? How will they become a formidable force when they will have some exciting youngsters out there, some people who have made impact? I mean, I'm not expecting a who was Shams Mulani to come and change the game completely. What he did exactly? How did you let them have at
Hmm.
least cross that 200 run mark, or maybe go beyond that? That it became unthinkable for Mumbai Indians to even cross that. Although it was a historical match with 500 runs being scored in
Yep.
one day in a T20 cricket, but how did you let them? Because you don't have a proper bowling lineup, you don't have a proper combination, you don't have somebody to support Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit Bumrah, again, I mean, you cannot completely depend on him. There will be too much pressure, too much burden. I would expect, in fact, I would want Hardik Pandya not to start the innings with the new ball, like how he used to do when the left arm spinner, left arm pacer was there, Trent Bolt was
Hmm.
there, when Mitchell McClenaghan was there, when Jasprit Bumrah and McClenaghan used to start the bowling, then this guy used to come first change. सो
Hmm.
आई मीन यहाँ पर बुमराह का रोल भी वहीं पर, हार्दिक का रोल भी वहाँ इंटरनेशनल टीम इंडिया के लिए T20 वर्ल्ड कप में वही रहने वाला है कि आप फर्स्ट चेंज सेकंड चेंज डालो, क्योंकि
Hmm.
यहाँ पर too much is going on in Hardik Pandya's mind, starting from the trade to this to team is not doing well. A lot of things happening, injury. Then a T20 World Cup is coming up. Then you have to be prepared for that. You have to be informed. You have to be in form for the T20 World Cup. Too many things are happening, and that is what is, I think, affecting Hardik Pandya, the captain Hardik Pandya, the batsman Hardik Pandya, the player. So यहाँ पर
Hmm.
क्लैरिटी का बहुत ज्यादा इशू नजर आ रहा है. आप बल्लेबाजी तो है, यू कैन सी द बैटिंग इज हेवी. अगर वो नहीं होता, अगर बैटिंग मस्कुलर नहीं होती, तो 200-250 तक, मतलब वो क्लोज भी नहीं पहुंचते. इसका मतलब है यू स्टिल हैव अ गुड बैटिंग लाइनअप. इसका मतलब है कि
Yeah.
आप बॉलिंग में लैग कर रहे हो. आप बॉलिंग में लैग कर रहे हो, बॉलिंग में कहा, फास्ट बॉलिंग में लैग कर रहे हो. आप पूरा बुमराह के ऊपर डिपेंड हो. आपको बुमराह को सपोर्ट करने
Hmm.
के लिए बंदा जो होना चाहिए, सेकंड सेकंड थर्ड बॉलर, वो नहीं है. फिर इसके बाद स्पिनर्स नहीं है. ऑफ कोर्स जो बात हुई हमारे और होती चली आ रही है, पीयूष चावला पे, एक ओल्ड वॉर हॉर्स पे आप कितना दाव लगा सकते हो? आई मीन एवरी टाइम यू कैन नॉट
True.
आस्क हिम टू कम आउट एंड रेस्क्यू with his
Yeah.
leg spinners. Although he, T20 cricket, mein, you need to have that control. He might have the control, he might have the auction pace, but he doesn't have that pace. The pace to
Yeah.
vary, pace to put out those to fox the batsman. तो पीयूष चावला का एक प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. दैट इज वेयर दीज गाइज आर लैकिंग. और
Hmm.
बॉलिंग, आप टीम में फॉर्मिडेबल होना है तो यू नीड टू हैव अ कंप्लीट पैकेज to dominate कर सके, which is not happening right now with Team India. And the person who can solve right now is Hardik Pandya himself. He needs to make come out with that energy, come out, forget whatever is happening on the off the field, whatever people are saying on social media. भूल जाओ यार सब, आप एंजॉय करो गेम. T20 वर्ल्ड कप देखो, मुंबई इंडियंस को जिताना है वो देखो.
Yeah.
आप एनर्जी डालोगे तो दिखेगा, क्योंकि आपको बॉडी लैंग्वेज से पता चल जाता है कि अफेक्ट हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है. तो आप
Hmm.
वो बॉडी लैंग्वेज दिखाओ मत, पब्लिक को आप भूल जाओ. जस्ट गो आउट
Hmm.
देयर, प्ले योर गेम, प्ले टू विन, दैट्स इट.
Hmm. And that was the point is कि जब हार्दिक पांड्या और टीम जीतेंगे तो देयर विल बी अ टाइम जहां पर आपको पब्लिक सुनाई देगी कि आपको चेयर कर रहे हैं. ये सब चलता रहेगा. दैट्स व्हाट वी मेंशन्ड, वी डिस्कस्ड अर्लियर एज वेल. देयर आर टू वेज एंड देयर आर टू पार्ट्स ऑफ द एपिसोड कि आज कुछ अलग इंसिडेंट हुआ है, कल जब आप जीतेंगे तो ऑब्वियसली आपको बहुत सारी ऐसे फैंस मिलेंगे जो आपकी तारीफ कर रहे होंगे, जो आपकी कैप्टेंसी के बारे में तारीफ कर रहे होंगे, जो बोलेंगे कि आपने जीटी को एक सीजन जिताया, अगले सीजन आप उनको फाइनल में लेके गए, दिस टाइम अराउंड आप एमआई को आगे लेके जा रहे हैं. सो ऑफ द फील्ड थिंग्स विल कंटिन्यू, बट आई थिंक द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू टीम्स टुडे, Rajasthan Royals and Mumbai Indians, is the bowling lineup. We'll talk about that, but before that, let's try to connect with Kanav. Yes, Kanav's here with us from Mumbai, present at the Wankhede Stadium. Kanav, first of all, you might have met a lot of fans. Not a great start for the MI fans because their team lost two matches, one against GT, another one against SRH. How are they reacting to their team, and what are their hopes from this match?
First of all, hello Suramya, hello to all the viewers and all the panelists. फैंस का सुनना वही एमआई के फैंस की एक चीज है दैट दे बिलीव इन देयर टीम. दे से दैट दे आर स्टिल बैकिंग देयर टीम. उनको पता है एमआई एक ऐसी टीम है शुरू के कुछ मैचेस आती है but then they go on to eventually win the tournament. So
Yeah.
they do believe that even though they have lost the first two matches, they still believe that this is the match जहाँ से चीजें बदलेंगी. It's the first home game and they are getting to see their team in front of their eyes पहली बार इस season में. So they are really happy about that fact and they are really backing their team. Talking about the first two losses, see, MI fans are मतलब एज ऑन जितनों से मैंने बात की है, दे वर वेरी टेक्निकल. दे पॉइंटेड आउट मिस्टेक्स, कहाँ पे गलती करी एमआई ने. बी नॉट ब्रिंगिंग बुमराह अर्लियर इन द बॉलिंग. वो पावर प्ले में एक ही ओवर देना. दे स्टिल बिलीव बुमराह कैन बोल 2 overs इन द पावर प्ले. देन मैनी वर सेइंग दैट वी मिस सूर्य कुमार यादव. वो जो टोटल था ना, वो चेस करने के लिए एक फ्री इनिंग्स चाहिए, और वो फ्री इनिंग्स अगर कोई खेल सकता है मुंबई इंडियंस में,
Yeah,
सूर्य कुमार यादव है, जो मौजूद नहीं है.
yeah.
इंजरी से रिकवरी कर रहे हैं वो. तो दे वर टॉकिंग वेरी टेक्निकल स्टफ एज वेल. लेकिन वो होप जो होती है ना, वो उनके मन में अभी भी है. दे स्टिल बिलीव दैट एमआई विल टर्न थिंग्स अराउंड स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस मैच अगेंस्ट राजस्थान, एंड देन दे विल इवेंचुअली गो ऑन into the playoffs and hopefully win the trophy. तो वो पॉजिटिविटी, वो ऑप्टिमिज्म अभी भी है हमारी फैंस में.
Mm. Well, that's right. Now, Kanav, Rajasthan Royals have won the toss and they have elected to bowl first. How do you see that decision? Hardik Pandya himself said that they also wanted to bowl first. And, according to the numbers that we saw last year, there were a lot of runs that were made at the Wankhede Stadium. And not only in IPL, but across the formats, we have seen that Wankhede is a stadium where we get to see a great, great run of fed. So, looking forward to a high scoring match today.
Absolutely, or bowling first to be high scoring game, as you said, that Wankhede with the shorter boundaries and the pitch, which is extremely batting friendly at times. You do back yourself to chase down a total, even though if it's around 190, 200, आपको वो भरोसा होता है कि हम चेस कर लेंगे. प्लस सेकंड इनिंग्स में ड्यू फैक्टर किक्स इन, और वानखेड़े में जब ड्यू आती है तो वो स्पिनर्स को थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती है. तो इट्स अ नाइट डिसीजन एज बोथ द टीम्स वर लुकिंग टू बोल फर्स्ट की
Yeah,
पहली इनिंग्स में किसी तरह एक टोटल हम बोल. और होता क्या, इफ यू हैव अ टोटल इन माइंड ना, you know you have those calculations in mind कि
true.
6 ओवर में कितने चाहिए, फिर अगले 10 ओवर में कितने चाहिए, डेथ ओवर में कितने मारने हैं. तो राजस्थान luckily they won the toss. They have decided to field first and they will chase down the target. They are backing themselves. You have Sanju Samson in form. You have रियान पराग, जो इतने सालों से सोशल मीडिया पे चल रहे हैं. वो ऑन फील्ड भी चल गए पिछले मैच में. वो भी ऑप्टिमिज्म, वो भी पॉजिटिविटी राजस्थान को आई है. तो दे आर बैकिंग देमसेल्व्स टू दिस, व्हिच इज a good thing. And hopefully for the fans who have turned around in big numbers, I mean, it's Wankhede, and I'm pretty sure all of you guys have been here and you have seen the fanfare, especially if
Yeah.
it's a Mumbai Indians match. Obviously, India के matches या नॉन मुंबई इंडियंस, नॉन इंडिया मैचेस में भी बहुत भीड़ रहती है. वर्ल्ड कप में हमने देखा था. तो मुंबई इंडियंस के मैच में तो आपको जगह खाली नहीं मिलेगी, कोई इतनी भीड़ होती है. तो होपफुली ऑल these fans get to see a high scoring game from both the teams.
Hmm. What kind of a score are you looking forward to, Kanav? Is there any particular score that's on your mind?
See, anything around 200 is a challenging total in IPL nowadays. I won't say 170, 180 because वो काफी easily chase हो रहे हैं. But
Hmm.
anything around 190, 200 always gives a psychological advantage to the team batting first. वो जब fielding पे जाते हैं, उनको पता होता है 200 mark
Hmm.
जो है वो opponents के mind में भी एक advantage, psychological
Hmm.
advantage हमें देगा. So anything around 200 will be a great spectacle to watch. Will give rather राजस्थान और मुंबई ग्रेट क्वेश्चन. और जिस तरीके की बॉलिंग लाइनअप जो मुंबई का आ रहा है हैदराबाद की गेम के बाद, दे वुड बी वांटिंग 210, 220, क्योंकि एक
Yeah.
बहुत बड़ा डेंट लगता है जब आप
Hmm.
हाईएस्ट स्कोर आईपीएल का आप बनवा दे, कंसीड कर रहे 277, एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम यू
Yeah.
कम ऑन टू द ग्राउंड थोड़ा शेकी होते हो आप, बिकॉज आपको वो हॉरर्स होते हैं पिछले मैच के. जितना मर्जी आप डिनाई कर लो, पर जितनी हिटिंग उस मैच में मुंबई को हुई थी, they will also take some time to come back into their groove. So they'll be hoping that their batters somehow provide a great cushion to them, 220 or 225, so that they can go out and express themselves.
Well, Kanav, so far in this IPL for Rajasthan Royals, we haven't seen Mumbai boy Yashasvi Jaiswal scoring, a lot of runs. So, do you think will today be the day where we'll get to see some great Jaiswal show?
So why not? I mean, it's his home ground, it's his home, it's his conditions, some place he knows inside out. So what a better place to start.
Did
इससे
you
अच्छा
did you
क्या ही
see him
होगा?
yesterday practicing?
Obviously, and the shots he was hitting into the stands. दोनों टीम्स के नेट्स में या तो कोई मैसेज गया था कि ग्राउंडेड शॉट्स खेलने ही नहीं है, क्योंकि कल सारी बॉल स्टैंड्स में आ रही थी. स्पेशली ये शशि जायसवाल और जितने भी वो जो मीडिया स्टाफ होता है, ब्रॉडकास्टर्स होते हैं जो प्रिपेयर कर रहे होते हैं, आधे लोग ऊपर देख के चल रहे थे क्योंकि कहीं से भी बॉल आ सकती थी. इंडस्ट्री जायसवाल वाज वन ऑफ देम, द वे ही वाज हिटिंग द बॉल्स. शिमरन हेटमायर, इधर टिम डेविड, जितने बैटर्स यहाँ जिन्होंने यहाँ के ईशान किशन इतनी लंबे लंबे छक्के सेकंड स्टैंड पे मार रहे थे. तो एवरीबॉडी वाज लुकिंग इन गुड टच. बट देन अगेन नेट्स अलग होता है, मैच प्रैक्टिस अलग होती है. राजस्थान इज
True.
कमिंग इन विद ग्रेट कॉन्फिडेंस ऑफ 2 विक्ट्रीज बिहाइंड देयर बैक.
Yeah.
मुंबई को वही उल्टा एडवांटेज है. दे आर स्टिल लुकिंग फॉर देयर फर्स्ट विन. सो इट विल बी अ ग्रेट कॉन्टेस्ट बिटवीन टू ग्रेट टीम्स.
Okay, well, that's that from my side. If our panelists and our viewers have any questions for Kanav, please shoot them because Kanav's there at the Wankhede Stadium. But as you know, before talking to Kanav, Jamie was talking about, what makes the two teams different in this match. It's their bowling unit. Rajasthan Royals have terrific bowling lineup. They have some great bowlers out there, and as we can see on screen, we have Ashwin, Trent Bolt, Avesh Khan, Nande Berher. He has come in place of Sandeep. Sandeep wasn't well in today's match, so he has come in, and then Chahal. Jamie, with such kind of a bowling lineup, because Rajasthan will be bowling first, do you think Mumbai Indians will struggle to score runs today?
Yeah, I mean, look, they have a very good batting lineup, but you're dealing with Trent Bolt and Chahal, who have been here. They played for Mumbai Indians. They know exactly what is required. I mean, Trent Bolt has got 23 wickets in the first over of the IPL. I mean,
Yeah,
जो दूसरा है वो इतना पीछे है and ईशान किशन is always जितना मुझे याद है always struggle against Trent Bolt. So I'm expecting an early wicket inside 2 overs, and if somehow he sees off Bolt, I mean, Nandre Berger. I mean, Rabada's blows hot, blows cold. Skutsi has had a bit of a decent start. That 17-year-old boy has got an unwanted record against
yeah.
his name. Nokia went for 20 something runs yesterday. If there's one South African who's really made an impression on me about whom no one is talking, it's Nandre Berger. So imagine being an opener from any team. एक तरफ से Trent Bolt आ रहा है, इतने साल से खेल रहे हैं, left arm swing, and then you got the other guy who's just here to bounce you out. This is an
Yeah,
outstanding bowling attack. How good is Avesh Khan been? I'm telling you, Avesh Khan is going to go to the
yeah.
T20 World Cup just on the
Okay.
basis of two matches I've seen. And then you have Ashwin. I mean, this is just a fantastic bowling lineup. And I know, like Kanav said, small boundaries. You got the breeze, you got the dew, but I just personally don't see Mumbai Indians getting anywhere near 200 against, to my mind, what is the best bowling attack of the IPL.
Most likely, because as you mentioned about the qualities of each and every bowler in Rajasthan Royals 11, they have been really, really terrific. And all the bowlers, not only one or two. What generally happens in IPL is that a particular team has a couple of good bowlers and they take majority of wickets. But here with Rajasthan Royals, that's their X factor. That all their bowlers are quality bowlers. The faces that you can see on your screen, they have taken wickets at crucial stages for our run. That's why are coming with those two victories, one against LSG, another one against DC. But today is Mumbai Indians in front of them. Now, Sahil, कनव ने बहुत सारी बातें करी कनव ने फैंस के बारे में बताया how fans are really wanting to see a good win for Mumbai Indians. But Jamie highlighted the real problems. Given all those problems and given all those advantages that MI be having in today's match, do you think will it be a good win for MI, or will they be inching closer to a win? Because right now with the lineup and the 11, it doesn't seem so. It just looks as if RR will be rocking in Mumbai today as well.
So RR, not only just this season, I think this season they have ironed out the flaw which they had last season, which was not having good death bowling, and they have probably have had that covered this year by having Avesh Khan and Berger. So I think those two additions have kind of strengthened their bowling at the back end, because last year we saw Yuzvendra Chahal was one of the designated death bowlers. He was bowling a lot towards the far end with the wet ball, giving you control and wickets towards the fag end of the innings.
Hmm.
But this year, just look at this bowling attack. They have Avesh Khan, Berger, Chahal, Trent Bolt, Ravichandran Ashwin. So they have five very different bowlers. So it's not that they are a
Yeah.
one-dimensional attack where you have swing or seam or death bowling or power play penetration. I think they have everything covered. In Avesh Khan, I've been saying this for a lot of time now, that Avesh Khan probably played a lot of cricket with the wrong ball. But now that he has been persisted with the white ball and there's a World Cup spot up for the taking, just going by what Jamie Bhai said, and knowing this boy very closely, I know that he has what it takes to excel under pressure. Probably didn't have the right franchise last time around at LSG. They weren't using him how he's supposed to be used, but this time, not just because RR are using him in a better way, but because they wanted a bowler of this skill set just to do that job in the middle overs and towards the fag end.
Hmm.
I think that is why Avesh Khan will be a different bowler from what he was last time around when he was playing under KL Rahul at LSG. So this is a good franchise to be in because you have Trent Bolt who will be there with the new ball. You have Berger, you have Ravichandran Ashwin, you have Yuzvendra Chahal. This is a tough attack to play against. No
Yeah.
batter would want to take on a bowling attack like these 5-6 bowlers because they are very
Yeah.
different. And let's just not talk about Sandeep Sharma. वो कहाँ से आया यार? My मेरे को तो उसका पुराना memory. He's like that Bhuvneshwar Kumar mold bowler with the new ball. But what he has done with the older ball now, I think वो चंडीगढ़ जाके हुआ कहाँ हुआ वो डेथ बॉलर बन गया यार. So he's a classic case study of reinventing yourself to stay relevant in today's day and time, and that is what he
Yeah.
has shown. He was a new ball
Yeah.
bowler, yeah. When the swing used to go, he used to be a toothless bowler. But now he has reinvented
Hmm.
himself with those Yorkers, with those variations, and he has shown in this IPL and sometime later in the last IPL too that he can pretty much defend total. So full marks to RR for having a very well-rounded attack, I would say. So Mumbai have their task cut out, and they desperately need a blazing start from Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan. And they showed that in
Hmm.
the last game against SRH, but it was a lottery game. So you would want more
Yeah.
consistency from the openers going forward. Yeah.
Well, that's right. Okay, we'll talk about Ara's batting as well because in the last two matches we saw good performances from Sanju Samson in one and Riyan Parag in the other. But there are a few things to address in Ara's batting as well. But before that, because Kanas joined us live from the Wankhede Stadium, and I won't rob him off from the live experience for so long. Kanas, lastly, you must have obviously you talked about how you met MI fans. You must have met some RR fans as well. I'm pretty sure there must be a lot of Sanju Samson fans. There are so omnipresent in social media. They might be there in Mumbai as well.
Let me tell you, I came in early, so when I came, I came around what 4 p.m. इतनी भीड़ नहीं थी फैंस की किसी भी उससे. MI फैंस थे उनसे मैंने बात करी राजस्थान के फैंस गए थे and I thought it's Wankhede, it's MI कहाँ राजस्थान के फैंस दिखेंगे. Now that I am out, all I can see is pink jersey. इतने बल्क में पिंक जर्सी एंड हाफ ऑफ देम आर फॉरेनर्स एंड आई एम काउंटिंग जैसे जॉस बटलर ट्रेंट बोल्ट आई एम काउंटिंग कहाँ से एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली आ रही है लेकिन सो मेनी आरआर फैंस एंड इट्स रियली गुड टू सी दिस न्यूट्रल वो कहते हैं ना होम एडवांटेज जितना होगा ऑब्वियसली वानखेड़े है एमआई का होम एडवांटेज है बट देन अगेन आरआर के जितने फैंस हैं कपल्स हैं फैमिलीज हैं किड्स हैं संजू सैमसन की जर्सी पहनी है बोल्ट की जर्सी पहनी है सो इट्स गुड टू सी fans of both the teams here. Earlier, it was only MI fans, and I was expecting it to be a MI heavy game, which it still
Yeah.
is. But जितनी जर्सी अभी भी मुझे संजू सैमसन और आरआर की दिख रही है, I'm really happy that there is a mixed crowd here, and Rajasthan will also get enough support in today's match.
Well, yes, I can see some fans running behind you. They must be getting late for the match because the match is about to begin. Well, thank you so much, Kana, for joining with us and enjoy the match and have a great time at the Wankhede.
Thank you.
Okay. Lastly, Tavis, as I just mentioned about Ara's batting, in the last two matches, we saw one good knock from Sanju Samson and the other from Riyan Parag. What do you think should be done in that batting lineup? I think good performances should come from Yashasvi Jaiswal and Jos Butler as well, because that's where they're missing the trick. Because if that happens, I think this will be one team that will for sure will be somewhere or the other an unbeatable side.
Absolutely, it's one of the most balanced side right now. I mean, if you look at the on paper, with a great bowling attack as well as some batting attack that would complement them. But the performances of the top order is as crucial to make it much greater,
Yeah.
much impactful. So Yashasvi, ठीक है, Yashasvi is going to come back to form soon because this is his game. This is where how he, this is the platform that made him recognize obviously the other formats where he performed. He showed in domestic cricket, but it is the IPL. It was the IPL that made him Yashasvi Jaiswal what he
Yeah.
is. The story that came out well, the story that made him a superstar. Then
True.
Josh Butler, I'm surprised. Josh Butler, it's been like more than last year. Also, he was off color. He was not the Josh Butler that we wanted to see or we want to see. I don't know what happened suddenly. What's happening around with this guy? I mean, we know what kind of a player he is. He can destroy any attack, and this is the perfect location right now. Mumbai. when you're batting in Mumbai, it's got to be purely seaming conditions, especially in the evening, breezy. You're playing right next to Arabian Sea, so this is where exactly you can just go out there, enjoy your batting. और जॉस बटलर के लिए इससे बेटर मोमेंट कोई नहीं है, बट यू कैन बट संजू सैमसन, रियान पराग कमिंग अप वेल, giving up good performances is a good news for Rajasthan Royals. So in all, you can see it's a very, very good batting lineup, a very, very well balanced side. But it's the top order where they are not clicking. The openers.
Yeah.
Once they start, then you have Sanju Samson, Riyan Parag, Dhruv Jurel, Shimron Hetmyer. Dhruv Jurel को भी कुछ करना पड़ेगा, but then in those limited opportunities, what will you do? You'll have to go out there, throw your bat all around. तो इतना नहीं है. But for Dhruv Jurel, I think if he's looking at that T20 World Cup, he'll have to throw around the bat and be that impact player for Rajasthan Royals. So yeah, I mean it's the top order that needs to pick if they want to win. The top order.
That's right. Okay, so Rajasthan Royals is a very balanced side, but for now we are watching Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan backed. It's Mumbai Indians batting time right now, and live action is on. Thank you so much, Jamie, Taos, and Sahil, for joining with me. Let's just see whether MI make it 200 plus. I was about to come. Whether they'll make it 200 plus or not. So okay, Sahil said that, so we'll start with Sahil. Sahil, 200 plus.
I don't know 200 plus, but I have a strong feeling MI are winning this. I know. I kind of sense that. Ishan is not scoring, but MI are winning this because ball boom raha.
Okay, MI is winning this. फिर भी एक score जल्दी से.
180, 185.
180. Okay, 80-85. Jamie.
Last time Jaiswal played here, he got 124 of 60 balls. I don't think he'll have that many runs to get, but it's going to be Jaiswal storming back to remind everyone why he's the best Indian batter of this young brigade.
Okay, RR it is then. Taos?
I'm a Mumbaikar, so I want Rajasthan to win, because if Mumbai starts the way Mumbai starts, the dramatic, the way they'll bounce back after 4-5 matches and then they'll go on to win the title. See, remember that season? I forgot the year. Mumbai lost 4-5 games initially, then they bounced back, then they went on to win the title, IPL title. So ये स्क्रिप्ट वैसी ही जा रही है फिलहाल तो अभी मगर मजा आएगा यार अगर राजस्थान मुंबई में जीतेगी वानखेड़े में. It's going to be और मसाला बनेगा यार, मसाला बनेगा. अभी
and first wicket, Rohit Sharma is out there. Rohit Sharma is walking back, so okay, मजा आने वाला है.
सोशल मीडिया पे मजा आएगा जेमी भाई, साहिल भाई, सोशल मीडिया पे मजा आएगा.
रोहित शर्मा कैप्टन था मेरा, फैंटेसी का कैप्टन था आज मेरा. बंद करो ये ब्रॉडकास्ट, बंद करो.
Okay, no more comments now. Okay, that's that. Thank you so much everyone for joining with me. Let's see where this game will go at the end. Thanks a lot.
Fastest cricket score updates या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट.